Hey, I'm Mark Manley with Weeks Auction Group, and this is Auction Talk, where we help you make dollars and cents out of the auction process. Hey everybody, I'm Mark Manley, and on today's episode of Auction Talk, we're going to be recapping our recent trip to the National Auctioneers Association Conference and Show in San Diego, California. All right, y'all, we got a special treat for you today. My wife, Sheri, is on Auction Talk. Sheri, you're head of marketing at Weeks Auction Group, and we just got back from Conference and Show. We had 5 attendees at Conference and Show. We had 8 in our group, counting the spouses that went. What'd you think? What was it like to be able to carry a group to Conference and Show like that this year?
It was really awesome to have the wives. For so many years when we attended Conference and Show, I was just a wife.
Right.
And so having the wives come along was a lot of fun. And seeing their enjoyment of it, seeing how they support their husbands, because they took time away from their families, they took time away from their jobs, and to be there to support their husbands and have fun, it was really cool.
Kind of buys right into our core values. You know, attending Conference and Show, one of our core values is master your craft, and it's all about the education and getting better in the auction industry. You and I have been attending Conference and Show for a lot of years. I think our first time was in 2002 in Orlando, and we haven't missed but a few since then. There was a couple of years that we didn't attend. In fact, the last time it was in San Diego, we didn't attend, but we hadn't missed very many of them. Talk about the relationships that we've made in the auction industry over those years.
Well, one thing that was really fun this time, and since I've graduated from CAI, seeing my CAI friends, and I know that Mark always had his friends for CAI, and I was just kind of the wife. But you know, there were several times Mark was in a conversation, and I would see one of my friends, and I would just
you
walk off.
You just walk off and leave me and go talk to your friend,
yeah.
which actually really makes me proud. I mean, as a husband, you know, I know that when you're with me at Conference and Show, I don't feel like I have to be entertaining you because you've got your own people there.
Right.
And you attend the seminars, and sometimes you attend different seminars than what I attend. I mean, your focus is on marketing.
Right.
And this year, we won a National Marketing Award.
Yes. And Jeff does a great job. Jared, who's always behind the camera, which I usually am too, so this is a little different for me. But, you know, Jared gets a lot of credit for the Platinum Awards we have. And maybe one day Jared can go.
Maybe Oklahoma City, who knows?
You got some cowboy boots?
I bet he does, or he can get a pair. So, I've asked the other folks. We did a lot of educational. We did a lot of spending time together. We did a lot of sightseeing. We ate at some really great restaurants that I'm going to give you 100% credit for, because you picked out the restaurants, you booked the restaurants, and then we just really fellowshiped a lot. What was overall your favorite thing?
Well, there's 2 things, because finally getting to San Diego after being on the COVID pause for 2 years, things getting back to normal, people being normal, not having to put a mask on to go on the airplane. You know, it felt like we were really free. It felt like we'd come out of it. But this is my second trip to San Diego, and I've been trying to get you to go.
Yep.
So one of the restaurants we went to was at the Del Coronado, and it was amazing. Of all the meals, that's the one I worried about the most, because I had talked about it so much, but it turned out to be, we just had a great meal. La Jolla, seeing the seals and the going out on the beach, that was one of the memories I had of San Diego, so it was fun sharing that with you and the rest of the guys.
And likewise, it was meaningful to me also. I mean, not wanting to sound too mushy about it, but when you had gone to San Diego, you were on a trip for the company that you were with at that time, and husbands weren't invited, and your group stayed at the Hotel Del Coronado on Coronado Island, and you've talked about it ever since then. And not only did we have an amazing meal in a beautiful setting, but we actually stayed around and just kind of explored the hotel for, what, an hour, hour and a half after our meal was over with. I mean, just looking at the historic side of it. And to me, getting to share that with our team, you know, being able to take a group out there like we took, and to know that our team is dedicated enough to want to go to conference and show, to want to learn, to want to get better. Those are the type of things that's just going to make our company better. And that's one of the things that really brings me a lot of joy in coming to work every day. I mean, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I mean, we have tried to build a company that supports not only our agents and our staff, but the spouses. We try to incorporate anniversaries, birthdays, especially if we have a new baby coming along. We try to do all that kind of stuff to make the agents feel like, and the staff feel like, they're not just showing up to a job, they're showing up as part of the team.
Exactly. And we learned some things. We've talked about that in a couple of the other talks with Jimmy and Jeff and Ethan. We've got some things that we're going to be incorporating because we're continually striving to make this company better, so that the work that we're able to do for our clients and the product that we're able to deliver to our customers is absolutely the best experience that we can have. So next year we're going to Oklahoma City.
Yes.
You excited about Oklahoma City?
You got to get a cowboy hat.
So is this going to be a whole nother wardrobe shopping event?
Maybe.
All right, just remember the temperature. Remember we looked at temperature in Oklahoma City versus San Diego. It was an average high of 75. And I think Oklahoma City the week afterwards was an average high of 104.
Just like home.
Just like home. It was fun being able to talk to you on Auction Talk. Maybe we'll get you on here some more.
Maybe.
All right, y'all. Thank you. Have a great day. If you enjoyed today's episode of Auction Talk and would like to know more about today's topic, leave your questions or comments below. Or if you prefer, send me an email directly to mark@bedweeks.com. If you'd like to get notified of future episodes of Auction Talk, click the red subscribe button below. And if you haven't already done so, head over to Facebook and like the Weeks Auction Group page. For the most up-to-date information on buying or selling at auction, visit our website at weeksauctiongroup.com. I'm Mark Manley, and I look forward to seeing you back here on Auction Talk, where we'll help you make dollars and cents out of the auction process.